Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to sort of expand on the bookshelf here on the textures that we've already done for it. So I'm basically just going to create a normal map and specular map, and I'm going to do it using Photoshop. So here's my model here. You can see the UVs laid out over here, and now I want to go ahead and create my maps for this bookshelf that I created in Photoshop. So I'm going to open up Photoshop, and here's my UVs, and if you want to take a look at what it looks like with it on, turn that off now. I'm going to go ahead now and just highlight every layer I've got and duplicate it and press Control E to merge down and name this normals, and I'm going to duplicate this one and name this one Specular. So I'll start with the specular because I've been running into a bunch of little errors that I can't seem to fix with the normal map on this texture. It works fine on any other one, but I'm going to show you what I mean here in just a moment. So I'm going to start by going to Image, Adjustments, and I'm going to change this one to black and white. And then I'm going to go ahead, I can click Auto and see, actually I don't like it how it did it auto, so I'm going to go Image, Adjustments, and, cancel. Image, Adjustments, and black and white. And I'm just going to click OK. Now from here I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, and Brightness Contrast. And as usual, I'm going to bring up the brightness and bring up the contrast and see what kind of results I get. I'm going to click OK. Now I've got that, so I can save this one out. I'm going to save it out as a TGA. I'm going to turn off my alpha channels. And instead of calling this diffuse, it's going to be specular. And 32 bits pixel, okay. And now I'm going to show you the issue I ran into with creating the normal map for this. Let me see if I can open a recent file. That's not the wood. Really doesn't matter which one it is, does it? Textures, there we go. So here's the original, and then here's my large one, or a different material or texture. So I've been running into an issue with this one, so I'm going to show you first what's happening. If I go to Filter, 3D, and in case this does happen to you, I'm going to do Generate Normal Map, and now from here, it looks fine in the preview. I can, play around with my settings and see what's up with it, and 20%, maybe a little bit more, 25, 29, and I'll click OK. And it sort of fades out really, really quickly, and it doesn't work very well. Now if I go over here and I do it on this same one, Filter, 3D, Generate Normal Map, I'm just going to click OK. It's at 29%. You can see in the picture it's working okay, and then I click OK, and it worked totally fine. Here, this is the original. I'll bring this one up just so we can see it really well. And I've already tried everything as far as adjusting the size of it, and I think it's just struggling. I'm going to undo this really quickly. It's just struggling with the dark variations in the browns and the reds and the blacks, and I think it's just having some type of little hiccup why it won't do this particular one. And even if I try to adjust the colors and the tone and the size, yada yada, it just doesn't work right. So the only thing I can do for this is I want to do 3D Generate Normal Map, and I can leave it at a really high level, but I'm going to bring it down to like 35 because it's not going to really show up well anyway. So I'm going to click OK, and then it does this weird thing. Now a quick little trick in order to bring your normals even higher res without doing that is duplicate it, go over here to your blend mode and change it to overlay. And the more you do this, the more you'll see the definition of your texture. And I'm going to leave it like that. I think that's a pretty decent size. It's unfortunate I'm getting this weird pink and turquoise or whatever, and I'm going to hope it doesn't affect my model too much, or my normal map and my model when it appears on it. So I'm going to just see what it looks like. I'm going to press Control Shift and S, and this one's going to be called TGA normal, and turn off my alpha channels and press save. 32 bits a pixel. And here back in Maya, I'm going to go ahead and name this bookshelf material, and this will be bookshelf diffuse texture file. And in my specular under color, I'm going to click on here, go to File, click on the little image, under Image Name, click on the little folder, and now I'm going to go ahead and go into, let me locate it really quickly. One second. Oh, I was on my wrong folder. Fall 2019. And now that I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and locate in my bookshelf, my specular, and click Open. And now also I'm going to click back on here and go down to Geometry and click on Bump Mapping. Change this file. Use as tangent space normals. Click on File 2. This is going to be bookshelf normal texture file. And now I'm going to change, go to Image Name and locate my bookshelf normal and click Open. And I'm hoping I don't see anything too strange in here with those strange coloring issues that happened. And I really don't notice it at all. And I think it turned out okay. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm pretty pleased with it. It does look it looks better, which is exactly what I was going for. So that's all I've got for you in this, and then don't forget to import it into your scene. And I'm just going to rename this one. You don't have to do this, by the way. Okay. And go ahead and save it and import it into your scene, or if you already have it imported in your scene, you can just go ahead and apply those textures to it, the normal and spec, in addition to the diffuse. So that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, shoot me a message. Thanks for watching.